Welcome to the video, which is a journal with me. Today I will be making my planner bullet journal or bullet journal setup for me. I am making all spreads I will be using in my day-to-day this month. This is going to be a pretty simple setup, and it will also be the last setup I will be making in this bullet journal. I have so many memories from making setups and writing in this journal that I'm going to miss it, but I will have to start a new one next month. Now let's get started on making my last setup in this bullet journal. I wanted to have a simple setup this month, so I'm going to be using stickers. I'm starting out with writing out May. The letters are going to be all capitalized, and I'm just outlining, not coloring in each letter. I haven't ever just outlined in pen, so I wanted to try that out this month. I like how the May looks with just being outlined. I am also adding stars to my setup. I use these for my April reading journal setup, and I think they fit well with this setup. For the stars, I use the star hole puncher I have and use scraps of bullet journal paper that I have from all the times that I cut out pages. Checkerboards are simple to make, and I'm adding them as background for the hamster stickers and to make the setup look more bright and fun. The color palette for this month is going to be based on the colors of the hamster stickers, so it is going to be different tones of orange and yellow. I have hamster stickers that I have wanted to use and will be making my theme around this month. They are very adorable stickers, and I am glad that I finally got to use them in a setup. Also, as you can see, I have the stickers stuck on the pages. I didn't want to spend a lot of time deciding what stickers to use, so I chose them ahead of time and stuck them on the page so I know where I have to place the stickers. Brain dump is now at the start of the spread. I wanted to mess around with the spread order, so I put the brain dump after the cover page. I was thinking that by having this at the start of the setup, it would be easier to find. I usually have this in the middle of my setup and wanted to see if having it at the start would make me use it more or less often. I'm keeping the uses of stickers and decorations simple. I want to have as much space to write in these pages. Rather than filling all the pages with stickers, not having as much space to write in, I'm trying to limit it because I feel like in my previous setups, I might overpower my spreads with decoration and drawings rather than giving space to use the spreads, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to this month to limit it to having more space for the spread and less for the theme, decoration, and all that. Now that I know where the stickers should be placed, I can add the checkerboards around it without an issue. And this is so time efficient. Two lines a day for the spread. I don't have as much space to add stickers to like I would in brain dump. Here I have to have space to write in, so I am trying to keep the stickers at the corners of the pages so it doesn't take room from the writing space. Next spread is Habit Tracker. I'm keeping the same layout that I had for it last month. I like having the Habit Tracker next to the Content Planner since they both use half a page more. I prefer having square grids for inside the tracker rather than writing down all the numbers of the month. Then for sleeping tracker, I have it the same, but left the vertical line without numbers so I can add later on 11 p.m., 12 p.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., etc. So now I can track the time I fall asleep and wake up rather than the hours that I sleep each day. I prefer using a calendar for the content planner spread. That way it is easier to know what I am doing on a specific day. I really like how simple the layouts are looking. I have a lot of blank space around, and I like that I have that because it makes it neater as well as lets me focus on the point of these spreads rather than on the drawings that I make or anything else. And I also have more space to write in and use for things that I need to do with the spread. I usually have the calendar on 2 separate pages and then have a cutout page in the middle, but I'm trying out something different this month because the first week of May only has 2 days. So I'm only going to be using 1 page for the weekly spread rather than 2 pages like I usually do. Like last month where I had the calendar split by columns, this time I am separating each calendar day completely, so there is a space between each column and each row. I felt like having the calendar like this would make it a more fun, whimsical calendar that would fit well with the hamster theme this month. I want to have a fun, bright, whimsical theme, and the calendar like that works best for it. On the back of the calendar, I have monthly tasks and goals. I like to keep these two together, so I put them on the same space, giving more space to monthly tasks than I would to goals, just because these are only my monthly goals and I have a space separate from my goals for the entire year. And I will see if this kind of setup works or if I'll go back to having one side for monthly tasks, one side to goals. Then the last part is the first week of May, which is just May 1st and 2nd. I have only one page for this because there are only 2 days, so I don't need a lot of space for this. I am using the hamster stickers for this as well. This is pretty simple to make since I only have 2 days and then I add decoration around the page. Thank you for watching this far, and until the next video, goodbye! Also, a goodbye from my crochet plushie buddy that has been here with me, watching me make my setup today. Goodbye!